Fame, fortune, adoration from millions. Sounds like a dream, right? But for some celebrities, the pressure, the scrutiny, and the expectations became too much. The cracks started showing. Then the walls came down entirely. These aren't just bad days or minor slip-ups. These are full-blown public meltdowns. Careers destroyed, reputations shattered, and lives spiraling completely out of control. Here are 15 celebrities who lost control in the most public, shocking ways possible. 1. Britney Spears, the 2007 breakdown. February 16, 2007. Britney Spears walks into a Tarzana salon, grabs clippers, and shaves her own head while paparazzi photograph everything. Days later, she attacks a photographer's car with an umbrella. Her marriage to Kevin Federline fell apart. Her aunt passed away. She lost custody of her sons. Paparazzi followed relentlessly. Spears was placed under a conservatorship controlled by her father, lasting 13 years until 2021. Her breakdown wasn't just a meltdown, it was a complete loss of autonomy. 2. Charlie Sheen, Tiger Blood, and Winning. Charlie Sheen was the highest-paid TV actor at $1.8 million per episode. Then he completely lost it. After being fired from 2.5 Men, Sheen gave bizarre interviews claiming he had tiger blood, called himself a warlock, and insisted he was winning. He launched a violent torpedo of truth tour that bombed. His behavior was attributed to substance abuse and possible bipolar disorder. 3. Lindsay Lohan, The Never-Ending Spiral. Lindsay Lohan was Hollywood's golden child, Mean Girls, The Parent Trap. Then came the DUIs, drug possessions, court-ordered rehab, theft accusations, public intoxication, and car accidents. Studios deemed her uninsurable. Her career imploded. Lohan admitted her life had become completely unmanageable. 4. Amanda Bynes, The Bizarre Meltdown. Amanda Bynes' 2013 breakdown was bizarre even by celebrity standards. She was discovered lying pantsless in a stranger's driveway, which she'd set on fire. She grabbed her dog, ran to a gas station, and tried bathing it in the sink. She was placed on a 72-hour psychiatric hold. Bynes later revealed she'd been abusing Adderall and marijuana, causing drug-induced psychosis. 5. Kanye West, From Musical Genius to Public Spectacle. Kanye West was once the greatest rapper and producer in the industry. Now he's largely a source of controversy and head-shaking. From interrupting Taylor Swift at the 2009 VMAs to bizarre presidential campaign promises to increasingly erratic social media rants, West's behavior became progressively worse. His anti-Semitic comments in 2022 cost him partnerships with Adidas, Gap, and Balenciaga. His career, reputation, and billion-dollar business empire crumbled. West has discussed his bipolar disorder publicly, but his refusal to consistently manage it has led to repeated public meltdowns. 6. Mel Gibson, The Racist, Anti-Semitic Tirades. July 2006. Mel Gibson was pulled over for driving under the influence. During his arrest, Gibson made horrific anti-Semitic remarks to the officer, prompting widespread condemnation. He told the arresting officer his life was over and later called it a moment of insanity, but that wasn't the end. In 2010, recordings surfaced of Gibson verbally abusing ex-girlfriend Oksana Grigorieva with racist and sexist language. Gibson admitted to battling alcoholism and being diagnosed with bipolar disorder. He entered rehab, but his reputation was destroyed. It took a decade for Hollywood to welcome him back with Hacksaw Ridge. 7. Michael Richards, The Laugh Factory Incident. November 17, 2006. Michael Richards, beloved as Kramer on Seinfeld, was performing at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood. When heckled by audience members, Richards launched into a horribly racist outburst, repeatedly using racial slurs. The tirade was filmed and leaked to the press. His attempted apology on David Letterman backfired. The public meltdown killed not only Richards' career but his lasting legacy. He retired from stand-up for good. 8. Will Smith, The Slap Heard Round the World. March 27, 2022. The Oscars. Comedian Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's buzzed haircut. She has alopecia. Will Smith walked on stage and slapped Rock across the face. The audience sat in stunned silence. Smith returned to his seat and yelled expletives at Rock. An hour later, Smith won Best Actor. The incident shocked Hollywood. Smith resigned from the Academy and was banned from attending the Oscars for 10 years. His reputation took a massive hit. 9. Christian Bale, The Terminator Salvation Rant. During filming of Terminator Salvation in 2009, Christian Bale screamed at cinematographer Shane Hurlbut for walking onto the set during a scene. Audio leaked of Bale yelling obscenities and threatening to quit the film if Hurlbut walked on set again. Bale later publicly apologized, admitting he'd completely lost control. Fans forgave him, but the tirade remains a classic example of on-set rage. 10. Alec Baldwin, The Voicemail to His Daughter. In 2007, Alec Baldwin left a vicious voicemail for his 11-year-old daughter, Ireland, calling her a thoughtless little pig. A family judge prevented Baldwin from contacting Ireland after the incident. The audio leaked publicly, shocking fans. 4 years later, Baldwin was kicked off an American Airlines flight for being violent and belligerent, banging on walls and screaming at flight attendants. 11. Mariah Carey, The Glitter Breakdown. After the critical and commercial failure of Glitter, 2001, and its album, Mariah Carey's life unraveled. She made erratic public appearances showing signs of emotional distress. She was eventually hospitalized, citing extreme exhaustion. 12. Justin Bieber, The Wild Child Phase. 2014. Justin Bieber was spiraling. He urinated in a nightclub mop bucket and sprayed a picture of Bill Clinton while cursing the former president. The incident was caught on camera. Bieber later called Clinton to apologize. He also faced DUIs, vandalism charges, assault allegations, and constant media scrutiny for reckless behavior. His wild child phase nearly destroyed his career. 13. Shia LaBeouf, The Endless Cycle. Shia LaBeouf's meltdowns are almost impossible to track. He's worn paper bags over his head on red carpets. He's screamed, "Just do it," in bizarre motivational videos. He's streamed himself watching his own movies. But beyond the performance art, LaBeouf has faced multiple arrests for disorderly conduct, assault, and public intoxication. 14. Tom Cruise, The Couch Jump. May 23, 2005. Tom Cruise appeared on Oprah to discuss his relationship with Katie Holmes. He jumped on Oprah's couch, repeatedly, pumping his fists, declaring his love. It was bizarre. 15. Roseanne Barr, The Tweet That Ended Her Show. May 29, 2018. Roseanne Barr's sitcom reboot had just premiered to massive ratings. Then she tweeted a racist comment comparing Valerie Jarrett, a black woman and former Obama advisor, to an ape. Within hours, ABC canceled her show. Co-stars condemned her. Her career imploded overnight. Fame doesn't protect you from breaking down. Sometimes it's the cause. These 15 celebrities lost control in the most public ways possible. Some recovered, some didn't. But all of them learned the same harsh lesson. The higher you rise, the harder you fall. Thanks for watching. Stay grounded.